Good morning, YouTube. It's, oh my God, is it actually morning? Yeah, it's 11 o'clock. We're vlogging so early today. One thing I noticed is that sometimes I don't remember to brush my teeth because usually brushing my teeth is something I do as part of getting ready to leave the house. And usually I leave the house every single day. Monday to Fridays for work, Saturdays and Sundays I'll go to the gym at least. Yeah, I've been noticing that sometimes I wake up and I wake up later these days, wake up at 8, I start working right away, start having breakfast. As I'm working, I'm not leaving the house obviously, so I don't always remember to brush my teeth. I can't even tell you for sure which days I brush my teeth or not. I can't tell you for sure that I've brushed my teeth every single morning. But I did brush my teeth today because I had breakfast and then I was like, I think I want to brush my teeth. I think I should brush my teeth. So I went and did that. When I picked up packages this morning, I had a ton of protein bars. It's been waiting for me since Saturday. So there, some back there and then there's some there now. And then I had some skincare stuff that arrived as well. Okay, it is 7 o'clock. I've decided not to cut my hair. I'm gonna grow it longer because for now in lockdown for the rest of May. And I'm gonna change the haircut. So I had a hard part and it's all shaved around the sides and it was just the top bit. I'm gonna do it maybe, I don't know, something different. Maybe a haircut I've had before. Like a more regular haircut where it's not like asymmetrical. So we'll see. But it requires me, I think, whatever haircut I want to get for me to grow my hair out first so I have more hair to work with. We'll see how long I can hold off getting a haircut before it drives me crazy. I might have to start wearing a hat for these vlogs. I haven't really looked at the news today at all. I've been looking at financial news, but it's, like I said yesterday, it's earnings season and there are a lot of companies announcing their earnings and I'm just kind of interested, or well, it's more interesting than whatever Trump is saying on a press conference. Let's just scan the headlines. China announced no new deaths, but fears remain of a second wave. UK retroactively revises death toll to include deaths outside the hospital. 12 countries ask EU to suspend law requiring airlines to offer full refund for cancelled flights. More than 60,000 people have died from coronavirus in the US. Okay, these are kind of very similar headlines to all the other days. I'm gonna close the news headlines. I'm still excited to give you guys an update on my living situation tomorrow. I have 2 meetings set up tomorrow. So after those meetings, maybe a 3rd meeting. I should have that 3rd meeting, but I have the 2 meetings at least, and that should be enough for me to give you an update. I can't tell you yet, but you're getting the update tomorrow. And as promised, I wanted to spend a good chunk of time today to go through some of your comments. I'm gonna do it on my computer because it's easier. So let's look at some comments. For ages, I was not getting 8 hours of sleep until last month and everything closed down. On my off days, I went to the gym. I've been cooking daily. I hope I'll be able to continue getting 8 hours of sleep. Yeah, that's great. Some people are more sensitive to lack of sleep than others. My flight attendant friends seem to be able to sleep and wake up whenever, and they don't need the 8 hours. Somehow, I don't know how they do it. I kind of need my 8-ish hours of sleep usually. It's weird though, when I'm traveling, I tend to not sleep 8 hours anyways. I can only maybe usually sleep 6 or 7 hours, but it doesn't seem to really affect my energy level. Maybe it's just the fact that I'm on a vacation and just like things to do, sights to see. I'm usually with like a group of friends, so that probably has an effect. That's maybe why I feel kind of tired or I'm sleeping more, is because, you know, there's not like the social energy to lift me up. I enjoy your videos and just wanted to give you a helpful hint regarding the microwave cleaning. Place a paper plate or paper towel over the food I am heating up, and it cuts down on the splattering. Coincidentally, I was heating up some chicken noodle soup and there were little chunks of carrot in the soup, and 1 or 2 chunks of those carrots exploded all over the microwave. But unlike usual, I wiped it up right away before it all dried and kicked up. So go me. Yes, the paper towel thing I have tried before. It doesn't work well with soup because it just gets like wet and it caves in. But I will keep that in mind. And I was complaining about RuPaul's Drag Race. Some of you guys made some comments. The Madonna tribute episode was really good. The episode afterward they did the infomercials is hilarious. This season is a bit of a slow burn. I did watch the 3rd episode, season 12, RuPaul's Drag Race. If you haven't watched it, turn this video off, spoiler alert. Watching the queens prepare in the workroom was like, I don't know, not that interesting. Maybe I just have watched RuPaul's Drag Race too many times. The actual challenge itself, that was kind of fun to watch. The elimination part, I feel like a lot of the queens were fairly closely matched. You may not agree, but I feel like in many seasons on a lot of the challenges, there are very clearly people that did a lot worse than others. In this one, obviously there were people that did better than others, but it wasn't like a huge difference. So I feel like the person who got eliminated, or even the 2 people that were the bottom 2, they didn't really do that much worse than everyone else. It was just more like someone had to be the bottom 2 and someone had to go at the end. It wasn't like they were so much worse. Another one, you say, stop watching RuPaul has gone downhill, just waste the time. That takeout looks delish. That takeout was extremely delicious. I ate it Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I had it as a late dinner the last couple of days, and it was really good. That was why I ordered it from that exact same place again. There's a extremely strong possibility I'm gonna order from them again very soon. And Ron, hi Ron, I see you are always commenting on my videos. Thank you so much. I do read your comments. Joey, do you talk to your friend Jeff from Atlantis Cruises? I hope he's okay. Yes, this is Chef Jeff. Try to say that a few times fast. Yeah, I believe he's okay. I think I've seen some posts from him somewhat recently. We don't talk all the time. He was really fun to work with on the cruises. I don't know exactly what kind of chef he is. We're not super close, but he's so much fun to work with. And a couple comments from you guys saying that my dancing is getting better. Thank you so much. I really don't feel the dance moves like I think I'm supposed to. I feel like you are kind of sort of supposed to feel your body moving to the beat to some extent. I don't know if I feel that. I feel like sometimes when you are going through the moves, you know, it should kind of sort of feel right. And rarely does that happen for me, so. But I'm gonna keep practicing. Some of you guys agreeing that, you know, not necessarily cover the news every day, it's becoming redundant. Know that a lot of entities are working on rapid testing, tracking, and improve medications, hopefully a vaccine by early next year. I am not a scientist or a doctor. I feel like there will probably be a vaccine on the standard timeline that vaccines happen. So like 18 months-ish, give or take, from whenever we started this effort. But the vaccine, I don't feel like it's gonna be 100%, because I think it's gonna be like the flu vaccine we get every year, And the flu vaccine is not 100%. Some years it's maybe like 25-30% effective. Some years it might be 60 or 70. But it's still worth it to get the vaccine, because even if it's not 100% preventing people from getting the flu, it helps to like shorten the duration or lessen the symptoms. I don't think, personally, the US overall has done a very good job with testing. As far as I can tell, we have botched and are still botching the testing. The tracking part is maybe what doesn't get a lot of press coverage. There's always talking about how many tests we've done, or oh, this new antibody test, it's good or it's bad, and then all these things about trying all these different medications or having these vaccine trials, but no one ever really talks about the tracking, and I want to know more about that. The tan Joey is nice. You should try it again, but not so much. So I showed you guys that photo. This was from the Sunday where I was like super tan when I went to the White Party Palm Springs the very first time. I have successfully done the fake tans quite a few times after that. That was my very first experience. And every other time I've done it, it's looked natural. I've done it where I get the gel or the wipes or whatever and I do it myself, or the spray. I've also done it where I went to a salon and had them like either spray me or like stepped into a machine that did it. Only problem with that is getting a fake tan that lasts long enough for whatever reason it is that you're getting it for. I would love to get a fake tan for when I go on some of my trips, but a lot of our trips tend to be to warm, somewhat humid locales, and then we go to these parties and we're sweating even more. Sweat is not super awesome for your tan. It's not as bad for your tan as some people might make it out to be. I've gone on trips where it was like a 4 or 5 day trip. There's a party every single day and it was warm and humid, and I was able to keep my tan from being patchy or flaky, but it faded a little bit over the days, but not that much. So there's actually like a bunch of things you're supposed to do before you get your tan, while you're getting your tan, and also after to maintain it. If you guys are that interested, I can maybe talk more about my fake tanning tips. Comment below. Oh, some of you guys actually recognize some of the songs, like when I had that Omarion song, and then one of you guys said you like Icebox more. I do really like Icebox, that song. I do know that song. I have listened to it many a times. And besides that, I think there were just a lot of comments from you guys that were like emojis, like happy emojis, heart emojis, and a lot of people just said you guys really like the vlogs and for me to keep going. So I just want to send everyone out there a lot of love. If you are somehow affected by the coronavirus, which I think is pretty much most of the human population on Earth, it seems like right now. I think one of the reasons I wanted to do this vlog, it wasn't because I was bored. I've said it a couple times before, I can be really happy doing this for several hours. I can be on my computer doing random shit and be completely content and happy for like 6 hours at a time. You have no idea how much time I waste in front of this. And then I just sit on my couch and watch YouTube to kill like the other 6 hours. Between that and work, and now that I'm not going to the gym, like I can easily kill time. I think one of the reasons though I wanted to do the vlog, partially for myself, because I wanna maybe one day when this is all done, look back on a time when I was locked up. We were locked up for this long, but I know some of you guys like to watch me for my vlogs, not necessarily for like the travel or like the party videos, and I wanted this to kind of be some sort of entertainment or maybe comfort for some of you that are out there and also in a shelter in place or quarantine situation. It's also to in a way show you guys, yes, I do the parties and the cruises and the stuff, and you know, those are almost like films for me, and it's very edited, but this is very not edited. I throw together all the clips and everything every single night really fast. I'm not doing my hair. You know, this is a very different type of video, and it really lets people on my channel see that behind all the partying, it's just a regular person doing very regular things. Oh my god, so that part that you just watched is really long. It took a lot of editing. There weren't any special effects in it, but there's a lot of just like jump cuts, all the ums and ahs that I had to cut out of there. Anyways, it is 8:15. I was going to cook beef and pasta and veggies, but this is not defrosted yet. I'm actually not super hungry tonight, so I will just eat this tomorrow. We'll do proper cooking tomorrow. I think I'm just gonna have like a protein shake and eat some chips. I don't wanna eat when I'm not hungry because I feel like I'm consuming all these calories, but I'm not burning it off. It's gonna be bad if I keep on doing this for another month. You make me feel special. I put on the daily magic. Really sound like a shit sound. That's what you do. I get a feel special. You know the thing they do, you gather. Say everybody can gather. Never need something yet. I feel love. I feel so special. That was just some silliness. Tonight I am going to watch the next episode of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 12, episode number 4. If I'm able to pay attention, then I'll be able to watch the whole thing. Otherwise, I'll probably just be distracted being on my phone or being on me laptop. Do you guys like these lights that I have behind my couch? It's to give some like soft ambience lighting, and I also have the same lights behind my TV as well. I don't really like really bright direct lighting because it just looks so harsh. So I much prefer when lights are like hidden behind things or something like this where the lighting is very soft. But as a result, my apartment is kind of dark a lot of the times, but I've kind of gone used to it. Anyways, that was completely random information you didn't ask for or was useful to you probably. Okay, let's end the vlog here before I keep rambling. Until tomorrow. Bye, YouTube.